welcome to my little ski base camp here. Got myself some noodles. Also got myself some turns today that I had to work real hard for. But the main reason I'm out here is I'm testing out a new piece of equipment, the Alaska 1300 sleeping bag. This will be my first night in it. So here it is. Oh, she big. So I actually reached out to Cumulus and asked them if they would send me this bag for a testing video. And the main reason I wanted to talk to Cumulus is that I've got two good buddies, Max and Kareem, both friends of the channel, and they both use Cumulus bags.
Yeah, that's the one. It was pretty good on the trip.
The reports that I've had from those guys are very good, and I wanted to go outside in the winter and push myself a little bit further, maybe sleep on some summits. But in order to do that, I'm gonna have to have a very warm bag, especially because I don't want to do it with a tent. I'm going to try and sleep tonight without a tent. So we'll find out tonight how warm this bag is going to be. We'll find out how cold the weather's going to be, but I'm going to sit here and enjoy my noodles. So obviously this is not going to be a full and in-depth review. This is more of a first impressions kind of video. I'm going to run you through some of the specs, some of the features, and some of the things that I like about this bag already. Specifications. So the Alaska 1300 from Cumulus is designed to be a very warm summit sleeper or expedition style bag for conditions that are much colder than your average winter hike. Cumulus is a Polish company who've been specializing in producing high quality lightweight gear since 1989. And Poland is well known as the best source of down in Europe, probably in the world. The geese and ducks there live a free range life with full access to water, which of course results in the best breeding conditions and the best quality down. Now the 1300 grams of 700 fill power down in this bag should certainly keep me warm for what I want to do. The Alaska itself comes in 3 temperature ratings, of which I opted for the warmest. The total weight of this bag comes in at a pretty reasonable 1950 grams. All Cumulus bags come with 3 temperature ratings, comfort, limit, and extreme, which for this bag are -19, -30, and -53 degrees respectively. The Alaska 1300 packs down into the stuff sack provided, but I'd really like to see a compression style bag added to this for the price that they're offering. That would enable it to be packed down a little bit smaller, make things a little bit roomier in my pack. Features. The Alaska 1300 features a double H chamber design, whereby they are 2 layers of offset stacked chambers, which offers the best chance of producing cold spots. This is the most advanced design used by Cumulus, reserved only for their most extreme bags. And if you want to know more about that, I'd really recommend checking out this article on outdoorline.sk. Of course, there's many other features of this bag that you would come to expect, like a draft collar, a nice puffy hood with a bungee cord looped, an inner pocket, hang loops for drying, anti-snag YKK zippers, and a 53 GSM Pertex outer with 30 denier ripstop and a DWR finish, meaning this bag will put up with a light mist or a spray, but obviously not a downpour. The foot box is able to open almost all the way with a 2-way zipper for ventilation or opening any section of the bag you choose, or maybe pop in a legger if you wanted to. I opted for my zipper to be on the left. I made a crucial mistake in that I didn't bring my snow shovel. What I wanted to do was kind of dig a little bit of hole to sleep in, and that would have protected me from the wind. And now I'm thinking, I want to have the tent up. I want wind in my face all night. Well, I have the tent up, and it's probably one of the worst temperatures. It's a bit chaotic in here at the moment, but that Alaska bag is in there waiting for me. My lighter has got snow in it. I have a piece of it. Oh dear. Come on, yes! We have jet oil. This isobutane gas in general, not great in winter. I'm gonna have to get a liquid fuel stove if I want to do more of this winter camping, I think. Decathlon bolognese for dinner looks absolutely terrible. Yep, it's about 6:30 p.m. I'm feeling very happy that I put the tent up. Still very cold when I got in, but I'm sure it'll heat up really quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night and hopefully get a long, nice, warm night's sleep. Good morning. So a couple of things I noticed. No cold spots. Usually I have like a really cold butt, like every sleeping bag I've ever used, I ended up with a cold butt. I don't know why. In terms of the length, I was concerned that it was going to be a little bit too tall because this is a very large bag. I like to be able to move around a little bit, and I find this one quite roomy. But again, you do pay for that in terms of the weight of this bag as well. You know, almost 2 kilos is definitely the heaviest thing in my pack. But I think Cumulus probably on the lighter side for this temperature range of bags. No moisture buildup, no frost or condensation on the outside of the bag at all. That's probably due to the fact that I sleep in a tent without a floor and there's plenty of ventilation through here. It wasn't very cold last night and I was well within the limits of this bag. I think it was probably only about -5 degrees last night at the most. Don't try and go and test it to its extreme limit. I would recommend getting a bag that has a 5-degree window that you're pretty sure you're never going to go into. So if you buy a -20-degree bag, you're never going to go below -15. In that case, especially even for cold sleepers, you'll be absolutely fine. I'll be using this bag a lot in the future, so I know there's probably not too many people who are in the market for this bag, as it is a very extreme kind of expedition style bag. But if you're into doing dumb stuff in cold environments, then this is probably the bag for you. Adding a liner, especially the thermalite reactor, can add up to 10 degrees, so they say. So that's something that you can add as well. All right, I'll leave you to it. See you on the summit.